Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, I'll be talking about the paid indicator that I created with one of my partner, and then I'll explain how you can use it effectively to make good profits. All right, so before I start, please visit my Discord and go down to indicator and paid indicator, and please read all these before you actually do purchase. And there is a link that you can actually click and see all the explanations for which signals means which and how you can set up alarm system and so on and so on. Okay, so let's get into this. So in this video, I'll be talking about two main things. Okay, so the first one will be for those who are trading daily. So day traders, you guys have to use from 1 minute to 15 minutes. Okay, but of course, you have to know bigger time frame trend, whether it's going up or down, right? And I recommend you to only follow the trend. So for example, if it's going uptrend, like here, right? Instead of taking short here, because you know that the trend hasn't broken, right? It's still in the channel moving upward. So instead of taking sell, you should, um, I mean, instead of taking short position, with your buy position, make profits, like sell 50%, 30%, whatever. Okay, that is a smart way to trade. And once this trend is finished, and how do you know that? You draw a trend line. And once it's been broken, there we go. Once it's been broken, then you can assume that you are in a different trade. Trend. So you can take short position here and here, right? Okay, and for the next part will be for a spot traders, spot and also swing traders. For those of you who are busy and working, and you don't have much time to be able to sit in front of the computer and trade every minute, then you can just do swing or spot trading with your altcoin, Bitcoin, whatever. You can use leverage. You don't have to use leverage. I always recommend low leverage for both day and swing traders. And for these people, I recommend 30-minute plus time frame. Um, okay, and another important thing that you have to know for Bitcoin traders, you have to use XBT USD. It's a BitMEX chart. Um, yes, this is very important, so please make sure you know this one. Okay, so now let's start with the day traders. So for day traders, of course, you have to look at smaller time frame from 1 minute up to 15, right? So say you are trading really quickly. You only have 10 minutes to trade. Okay, so what I would recommend you to do is instead of following these signals, I recommend you to take BS point version 5 signals and just trade. So for example, let's just start from the bottom, okay? So from bottom, of course, we have a lot of signals, but you weren't able to catch this because you're too busy. So let's see the next one then. You know that at the bottom, you have a lot of signals, right? And you should know which ones means which. For example, blue means when the divergence is low and the volume has spiked, and these two meet, then you get a blue signal. Okay, so you know that this is the bottom because you see a lot of signal going up with divergence. Okay, so from here, instead of taking short, right? I mean, it is good to take short for 5 minutes. This is 1 minute time frame. So if we go really go into detail, this is around from here to the next one. That was 14-minute trade. And how much did you make from 14-minute trade? Around 0.76%, which is almost $300. Oops, my bad. From here to here, right? From here to here. I'm talking about this one. So from yellow dot to yellow dot, right? So from here to here. That was 1.3%. So 1.33% times, say if you used low leverage, which is around 3 to 5 times, right? That would be around some 4% to 5, that would be around 4 to 7% profit. Okay, this is not small. So if you traded, say, $1,000, uh, that would be around $40 to $70 just from one trade. $70 from one trade, right? Okay, and I need to show you guys this one second. Okay, so if you go to this calculator, right? So if you go to this calculator and see why I think that um, it is important for you to trade with low leverage. Say if you have $1,000, right? And you only make 5% each trade. Say, I mean, for 1 year, you make only 5% and you only do one trade per day. So if we calculate how much you make money, so first day you make $50, right? $50 and your wallet will be 1,050 cent, $50. If you add up all these after 1 year, how much you have in your wallet? Just from making 5% each day, you make around $5.4 billion. That's how much you make money from just $1,000. I mean, 54 billion, my bad. $54 billion. Okay, so if you invested only $100, okay, $100 for 1 year, 5% each day, you make $5.4 billion, almost $5 billion, right? So it's not small amount of money, guys. It's not small. So I recommend you to use small leverage for a long term and try to snowball your profit. Okay, that's a smart way of trading. All right, so now you would have made that trade, right? From here to here, that would have been very short trade. So these yellow dots are for very short-term trade. So you need to know what this means. This is yellow dot short term. So say you went long here because you saw two yellow dot, you take profit here, profit here, profit here. Okay, and you take out your profit here and switch to short. Again, profit, profit. Another important thing you have to know is that you have to set your stop limit. But of course, you have to follow the trend. So if I were you, from here, I would only take long positions. So instead of short, long here, and the next one, long here. And then once it falls, I would just hold it until it comes to my price, right? If it doesn't touch it, I would just hold it and take profit, profit, and profit, and full profit. Okay, it keeps moving. Again, you see another dot. Then you go in long position again until you take profit, profit, profit. And of course, you must have your stop limit at your entry price. And then later you get a signal with more signal at the bottom, which means this is a good price to go in, but still low leverage, please, guys, because this is 1 minute time frame, meaning like here, there might be one more leg down left. Okay, I mean, you would have already made profit here, and then you would have set your stop limit. So after it comes down and touches your stop limit, you will be out of your position, but still you will be making profit, right? So that's how you basically trade using my indicator in a short time frame. What these means is a trend. Okay, so green means of course long, red means down, and lower the signal, the stronger. So lower the signal, the stronger. This is low, this is higher, right? So this is higher, this is lower, right? So if it's above and close to this white line, you can just ignore them. If it's below, then you can take them into account and see if they actually are in good um, trend. So this is a very low one, right? No, not as low, but here, this was good low. And okay, so let's go to this one. The blue arrow means 4 different divergence. Okay, you can read all these. It's all in here. Okay, 4 different divergence going up. Red one, 2 different divergence going up. So like it could be RSI, it could be a stochastic, whatever, doesn't matter. And the green square means trend change, I believe. Let's go take a look. Um, the signal appears during the downtrend phase where massive volume increase detected to reverse its trend to upward. Okay, so green dot meaning boom, volume has been spiked. So this is a good price that it might actually change trend. Okay, so that's it. Very simple. So so don't just go in prices. So what is this one? Buy number one. So what is buy number one? Let's go. It is a place where where yellow bean means yellow dot, okay? Green crosses appear at the same time and place they can rebound even for a moment. Okay, so this is a short price. So meaning even for a moment. So if you went in here with the yellow dot and green cross, this is a very brief. It's not it's not much. So that's why you need to study. That's only $85. Okay, that was very bad one. But remember, this is a downtrend. Okay, this is a downtrend. So instead of going buy and buy and buy, unless you get like four same signals at once, this was three, right? But this was in two different candle. So this was one and two only. So it's not very strong. So if you're trading in 1 minute time frame for short trade, then follow the trend. Okay. So here was a short signal, short only. So you take short signals here and you just take profit, profit, profit. That's another way. And probably take full profit here because you saw this blue arrow, which means it is likely to change trend. Um, okay, and after that, let's see. So it seems like we are still in bottom trend, going down trend. So divergence, divergence, and trend change. So we are likely to go down more. Same thing here. That was 1 minute, okay? So now if we go to 10 minutes, same thing. There was going down, right? With a blue arrow going down. And from here, there was two arrows going up. So here we were seeing a little bit of uptrend. But is it finished? There's no signal, so I'm not 100% sure. But one thing you need to know is that these lines, which are EMA lines, are very, very powerful tool. So for example, let's check it out. See, it was resisted. It was supported. Going up, it was supported. Okay, so just from actually looking at these lines, you can actually trade as well. All right. If we go to bigger time frame, let's go to 15. Um, excuse me, let me get a drink. Sorry about that. I was just getting a drink. Okay, so let's go back. So as you can see, even in a bigger time frame, which isn't that big, you are able to see support and resisting at these lines. So that was supported, it was resisted. If it goes down, it was supported, and so on and so on. If we go to a bigger time frame, let's see if I see any support and resist. Um, okay, let's go to, oh, this is 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. So you are able to see that it was a downtrend right from here. And then it was a little bit of uptrend here until here with divergence. And then again, because it was resisted at the line. So resisted, resisted. resisted, and it went up, but then resisted, and resisted, going up, supported, resisted, supported, resisted, supported, resisted, supported, supported, and going up, supported, and then going down, supported. Okay, so from these, you are able to see where the price might actually stop. So that is why I keep telling people to at least take out percentage of your profits when the candles meet these lines. Okay, because they can be resisted and change the trend. Okay, so that's it for a short-term traders. And for long-term traders, I told you that you should look at 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes time frame, right? So what you should do is make sure that you buy with both signals from EMA and BS point. Okay? So for example, here, if you bought here because it was given here and you saw two signals here, then it's okay. You can go in. But you have to make sure you sell once it goes near these lines. Okay? Because even if it gets supported and if it breaks, then it will probably change trend. Okay, so what happens is that all these lines clocked up together, okay? And then they changed. So you see the purple line is at the bottom, right? When it's uptrend. When it's a downtrend, it clocks and goes up. Now red is at the bottom. You see that? So it has been reversed from here to here. So this is a reversal phase. You have to realize this. From this indicator you are able to see that. Oh, trend just changed just from looking at the lines, right? The right lines have been reversed, and from here it was downtrend. Boom, 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 boom. So you have to take short only. Short, short, short. Comes back up. You take short even here, but it was no signal, so I would wait until this one, which is right here, and again here. Of course, if you're a smart guy, you would go in not here but here because it was a resisting zone instead of here. So it was going up, not here, but here. Okay. Again, going down, and then same thing here. Well, here it's okay because it touched the line, so you can go in short position here, and then again and again. But if you're spot traders, you can only buy the coin and sell, right? So what you have to do is you have to make sure that the lines are in long position, meaning the purple is at the bottom and the red line is at the top. Okay, red is at the top and the purple line is at the bottom, like this. Okay. Um, so or you see a very good signal at the bottom. So I don't see a good one at 30 minutes, so I would go 1 hour and see because that's bigger time frame and that's better. So the one that I see is right here. So for these, I would just do day trade, and then here you see that there's one, two, three. Again here, I see four signal here, right? Three signal here, four signal here, and again three signal here. So if you go up to the candles and see the price, you are able to see that it was at the bottom price right here. Three, four, right here. So when do you have to sell? When you think it's gonna touch the trend line and get resisted, and also with a divergence going down. So do you see this? If you bought either here or here because you were doing something else and you're busy, then you had to sell here. At least half or 25% and stop limit here. Or sell everything else here. Basically, they're the same thing. Day traders and spot traders. Just different time zone. That's it. I think that's it. I don't know if I missed anything. So there are descriptions in this page here. Everything's in here. So if you have any question, you can just search it here. So Okay, and I need to let you guys know what this one is. AutoFinder. AutoFinder is it's an indicator also given to you if you purchase the other two indicators. So we give you three indicators in total. This is the um, support and resisting zone that the whales actually use since 10K USD, right? So you are able to see that these lines will get supported and resisted quite often, right? If it breaks, it gets supported again. Resisted, resisted, supported, resisted, and so on. Okay, so you are able to see this one. Um, so yeah, that's it. So what I recommend you to do is always check BS and also check your EMA indicator before you go in trading. And also make sure once you buy this indicator, you study it at least 1 or 2 hours, okay? You study 12 years in high school, middle school, and university. And I think 1 hour of studying is not too bad if you want to make millions of dollars of the indicator, right? It's it's definitely worth the time. So make sure you study it and yeah, you try trading it. And if you have any more questions, you can always ask in Discord or my live stream. I will also teach you. So, and we had this is version 5 now. So once you purchase it, we will upgrade automatically. So you don't need to reapply after a new version has come out. Okay, all you have to do is just close it, like press the X, and again go in here, and then turn it back on. That's it. Very simple, right? Very simple. And you will see a new version. So it has been less than 2 weeks and we have upgraded already 4 times. So we want to make this indicator the best indicator out there. And I've seen that a lot of people already have been making a huge profit from this indicator after a few trades. So yes, I hope it helps you in the long term. So thanks for watching and I hope you trade safely and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.